Hey, I'm Michel, National and World Speed Shooting Champion and Pro Staff with Howitzer. When I first heard of Project Blue Line and what Howitzer was doing, I knew I had to be a part of this. Providing training to law enforcement officers that need that training all across the country that might not have the funding, this is my passion. Shooting and helping others be able to get home to their families and protect our great country. I don't think people realize that law enforcement officers, they don't have endless amounts of funding. And they don't have a whole lot of time either. And this is where Howitzer steps in. They provide training when they need it most and at no cost. Guys like myself and other high-end instructors can come in and train these folks, making them that much more proficient at what they do. What I try to do in my courses here at Project Blue Line is expose the officers to something maybe they hadn't seen before. So ultimately, we're not just shooting a static target, we're trying to get off the X, establish our grip, stance, and posture, and deliver rounds quickly with that acceptable accuracy. It's tough, we put them through the ringer, but at the same time, this is a team bonding experience. These are the moments where, hey, if you're gonna be in the suck, let's be in the suck together. For me, being able to see the confidence shift in each of these individuals, it's a great feeling. And it's extremely valuable because not only am I running a course for 15 to 20 law enforcement officers today, but they're going back and training their guys and then training others and beyond that. So with one simple course, you might actually be impacting hundreds of officers across the country. To hear the impact that I've had on some of these folks is pretty incredible. And it makes me just that much happier and that much more proud to continue to do these. Hearing the stories of them going maybe kick down a door, utilizing a certain technique and coming back home to their families, this is why we do it. There's no greater honor. Being a law enforcement officer, I mean, is definitely a special breed. These people, the respect that I have for them is the utmost of respect. I mean, if you think about, they're leaving their families and they're honestly not even sure if they're gonna come back home that night. They're willing to sacrifice that for us. And they don't always get treated with respect. If I have an opportunity to be able to give back, this is the greatest honor I can ever have than any trophy in my trophy room. Serious, man, it's just like, I don't know, people always ask me, what's my next? What are you gonna do next? And for the longest time, I was always saying, I'm living my next. Right now, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to do. I want to be a world champion. But now I know. And I can offer them something that they haven't seen before and expose them to something that is different and unique.
As far as the Project Blue Line goes, the truth of the matter is I don't think that our agency could have afforded to send our officers here without that. The bill being put in by Howitzer, it helps a lot, and it just brings that training to officers with departments who have budgetary constraints. Again, I'd like to thank Max and Howitzer for all that they do, and definitely would encourage folks to look at their product line and support companies like this who actually support us. So thanks again.
I was fortunate enough and blessed to be given the opportunity to fly the flag for Howitzer and Project Blue Line, and it's just been an incredible experience since. And when I look to partner up with companies, I don't just look for dollar signs or cool clothing. I look for the people behind that, and I knew being a part of that was something I needed to have. And that's why I love Howitzer. They truly stand for something. They don't just put their money where their mouth is. They back it up by providing the best training for the law enforcement officers across this country. Knowing that I'm making a difference, it's truly an honor to be a part of this program. Hey, I'm Michel, National and World Speed Shooting Champion. And if you have the courage, I'm asking you to join the mission and help us support Project Blue Line.